Yes, guys, welcome to Rio Reacts. This is the place, guys, where you're going to catch all of my unfiltered, my raw reactions to those stories that are coming out of the WhatsApp groups and getting the WhatsApp groups absolutely buzzing right now. And the one that is doing the rounds as we speak is that England have appointed Thomas Tuchel as the manager, the new manager of England, Thomas Tuchel. Wow, what an appointment! I think we were looking for someone with the credentials, with the history of winning, knowing how to win and what's on the market. He's up there, I have to say. I think, listen, we have to say, obviously, Gareth Southgate done a fantastic job and built the team and squad to where it got to two finals. Lost them, yes, but got to two finals. Showed that there is huge pedigree there. There's huge potential with this squad. There's young players still pushing up and coming in as well to kind of add to the quality that's there already. But they just didn't have the nous, the know-how to get over the line and win a trophy. And that's what the FA have done. They've said, you know what, we're going to be patient. We're going to bring Lee Carsley up from the 21s, let him hold the fort for a while, see how he does. I think they were looking and seeing and working out, was he going to be good enough? Was he going to be the guy they could lean on if they don't go out and get who they wanted? When I look at it, it's a hard one because I think they're looking for a manager who, like I said, who knows how to win, who's proved that he can win, a manager that has coached on the biggest stage, has the experience, who knows how to get a group together and win. That's the be all and end all. And when you look at it, who else was available? Klopp. Jurgen Klopp comes out of Liverpool, but I don't think he was quite gettable because I don't think that he would have wanted to rub it in the Liverpool fans' face, who he's got a wonderful relationship with after all those years at the club, and left under the circumstances of saying that it was tired and there was personal issues going on, and then jumps into the England job straight away like this. I don't think that was going to happen, but he was out of a job, so you put him on the marker of saying someone they would have probably tried to attempt to get. Then he goes into a new job. I heard there was rumours they were talking about Pep and wanted to get Pep in, but obviously his situation with Man City, he's there contracted, etc. So that makes that difficult. But Thomas Tuchel becomes the third non-British permanent manager of the England team after Sven-Goran Eriksson, God rest his soul, and Fabio Capello, both the managers I played for. And I think that's a contentious issue for quite a lot of fans. Not all, but a majority or a lot of fans. I don't know how much percentage-wise, but there'll be fans. I see murmurings, I see articles that are written by people. The FA should be patriotic. We should have an English manager. We should have somebody. There's so many good English managers, young ones that are there waiting. Graham Potter, maybe. I keep seeing his name put in there. You want the best to do it. I don't care, right? I'm one of those guys. If we win a World Cup, a Euros, right? All those guys that are writing these articles, I'm going to save them because they're the guys that will be screaming, waving their legs about, losing their voice, drinking 12 pints after it and celebrating. And they will not be talking about, oh no, we've got a German who's managing us. That will not be the conversation because if he wins it, it's immortal. I said that when I was doing the game, the final and the Euros on BBC. It's exactly what I said. This is an opportunity for these guys to become immortal. And this is not what I think why Thomas Tuchel was licking his lips. This is a chance to be immortal. This is a chance to kind of put himself above anybody in this country right now, up there along with Sir Alf Ramsey, and go, right, people tried. Great names tried. Big personalities and characters tried. Quality coaches tried. Couldn't deliver, but I have delivered. That's the opportunity that is in front of him. And I think it's a wonderful place to be. And the biggest thing is that I think anybody that was taking over the reins of this squad was sitting there going, two finals, a whisker away from winning two finals, right? And I'm coming in to save the day. What an opportunity. This isn't like he's coming into a squad that are on their knees, that are old and are past it. This is that he's coming into a young, vibrant, confident, aggressive squad that are just sitting there going, somebody just take our hand and lead us over the line. Somebody lead us to the promised land that none of us have been to in an England shirt, that none of us know how to get there yet. We're getting to the door, we're knocking, but we can't open it. We can't get through. They need somebody. And I think Thomas Tuchel, I think he's credentials as a manager. Let's forget everything that he's done, right? Put everything to one side. He's won the Champions League, the biggest club competition on the planet. He came in there, took over the reins of a squad that was a bit fragmented, lacking confidence, got them together, created an environment and a culture that put them on the track to go and win the Champions League, beating Man City in the final, Pep Guardiola's Man City in the final. So when you got that on your CV, that says, you know what? He knows how to navigate in tournament football. He knows how, yes, it's different at international level, I know that, but he knows how he's done it at club football. That's where you're getting judged. And I see people talking about, his win percentage isn't great. And they're saying that when he was a manager in the Premier League, 55% win rate in 63 games. I get all that. But then he just flips out the Champions League medal and says, shut up. Don't come at me with that when I've got this sitting here. With a squad, by the way, that no one fancied. With a squad, by the way, that no one said had the quality to even get to the final, let alone beat a Pep Guardiola Man City team who'd won the league. Yeah, he done it. So that's what we've got as in England. We've got a manager that's won the Champions League. And we've had that before. I think Fabio Capello won the European Cup, I'm sure. Won many trophies. But I think Fabio Capello came at a different time in his career, later on in his career. Not when he was at the peak of his powers, I don't think. Whereas Thomas Tuchel, it's only a few years ago that he won that. He has experience. He's been at Paris Saint-Germain. He's been at Bayern Munich. Yes, he's been at Chelsea. He's been at Dortmund. He's been at very big clubs that all have massive expectations, has worked under pressure, and there'll be pressure. And it won't be like anything he's had, I don't think, working for England when it comes to tournament football, with the expectations of this country, what we demand. Don't know quite why, because we've not won anything, but we demand that we win and we get to the latter stages at least. I think the players, they'll be happy. They want to be led. I said it earlier. They want to be led to the promised land. I know for a fact these players will be sitting there ringing each other. What's he like? Mason Mount. What's he like? Kai. Saka at his club with Kai Havertz, 100%. They're calling these guys. Declan Rice will be doing the same. They'll be calling all of their mates who've played under him and going, listen, man, what was he like? Am I the type of player that he wants? That's what the conversations will be. Do you think all the players are questioning themselves? Am I going to be the type that he likes? I might have been in the doldrums or in the shadows, but I think he'll like me now. It will invigorate some, galvanise some players. There'll be a little bit of apprehension, a bit of anxiety creeping in. But I'm sure he'll go in there, settle that day one, and talk them through how he's going to get them to be winning a trophy. I'm confident, and it might sound arrogant as somebody from England, and we always get called that because we've got no right, because we've never won anything, to be arrogant as an England supporter or a player. But I genuinely think that the way he plays, he's aggressive, the way he plays football, he plays on the front foot, tactically has the nous, and especially in the tournament football we've seen, he's been able to get his team through to the finals and win. So I think we've got as good a chance as you could ever imagine to win a tournament now. I'm going to go as far as to say that Thomas Tuchel will win England a tournament in his time as an England manager. I'm putting it out there now. Because I don't think there's too much to add to the ingredients. We're getting to finals. We're getting to the finals. How much more is there to add to the ingredients of the melting pot? Gareth Southgate, the only thing he might have been lacking was the ability to understand and know how to win. Maybe you can talk about a playing style and being a little bit more loose and not being as conservative, maybe. That might have been the thing that held us back. I don't think I'm going to be saying that about Thomas Tuchel. Now, I hope that means that we go on to win, because then the FA look like they've pulled a masterstroke. They've seen what the issue was, worked it out, gone and got another man, the right man to go and deliver. And that's what I'm believing in right now. So, yeah, our attacking players are going to benefit. The ability to play from a mid block at times, to press, to be aggressive on the front. I just that's what I want to see. I think the England fans want to see that. They see the players that we've got week in, week out at their clubs play on the front foot, aggressive football, in your faces, play a high pressing game, high energy game, Thomas Tuchel, a lot of these teams have done that, right? If we see that with these England boys, man, I don't think anyone can live with us because physically we're as good as anybody. Technically, we're right up there as well now. And I think we've got some really hard, mentally strong players. And getting to finals isn't easy. As much as these players have been ridiculed and called out for not winning, but it's hard to get to a final. Any final's hard to get to. Winning, it's even tougher, as they know. So that's it, man. I'm excited, guys, man. I hope you can tell I'm excited. I want to see it happen. I want to see the England team playing now. I think Lee Carsley done a really good job. Him and his staff, Jolyon, one of the friends of the channel, have done a really good job on holding the fort. But now, Thomas Tuchel, he's the man who's hopefully going to take England on, man, and deliver a trophy for us England fans who have been starving. So, guys, make sure you look out for a massive interview dropping this week. It's not going to be long now. Just stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. Tell a friend when it drops. You're going to tell a friend and a few friends, I'm telling you. So good luck, enjoy, and watch this space. Thanks, guys, for listening to this episode of Rio Reacts. Hope you've enjoyed this show. And if you have, make sure you leave us a review and follow this Rio Ferdinand Presents feed to make sure you never, ever miss an episode. If you've got a point you think we should be discussing or want to put us on the spot with a question you want answering, get in touch using the fansfirst at rioferdinandpresents.com email address or use #RFP on social. See ya on the next one.